Right, well, it's Mike's Hikes again, and this time we're in Mungrisedale or Mungrisedale, whatever you want to call it, and we're going to do a short one, about 5 or 6 miles, called Bannerdale Crags. And we're going to go up one side of the valley, up the Glendermachin River, and down the other side. I think it's an old mine track, so hopefully it'll be decent going. It's a beautiful day, it's going to be a hot one. Right, Mungrisedale is a really nice little hamlet, house there. So we've got Janice there, we've got Peter Dingerbell and Alison and Corley the dog. So we'll get back to you later when we get a bit further up the track. So we're going to cross the Glendermachin here onto this side, and then we cross it again where the bridge is, and then we follow this river right the way up to White Horse Bent, and then we've got an option that we can just follow the valley with the Glendermachin River on our left, or we can go up White Horse Bent right onto the top of Bannerdale Crags. So we'll decide what we're going to do when we get there. Dog's loving this, it's a red hot day, look at that, eh? Damn, nobody fell in. This is a bit dodgy, this bit. Be careful here, like, folks. River's washed everything away. Never mind, we're on our way up the valley. The ferns are higher than Alison. So this is Bannerdale. And I've never been up this route before, not this bit of it, but the hill on our left is Suter Fell, that one up there. So like I said before, we're just going to follow this river all the way up to White Horse Bent, and then we'll see what we feel like when we get there. We might go straight up White Horse Bent onto the crags, Bannerdale Crags. And when I say I haven't done this bit of the walk, Alice and I once came down off Suter Fell, round this corner here, and then we crossed the bottom and joined this path. And I think this is the path we went up. It was a few years ago, I can't remember clearly. Anyway, there you go. Okay, there's the tongue, just here. And that, ahead of us, is Bannerdale Crags. That's where we headed. Right, there's a nice clear shot of Bannerdale Crags ahead. There's the cairn on the top, which we headed for, which is just about there. But we are going to go up this valley here and round and up. So, should be an interesting walk. Very nice. Very hot. We're out of that little valley there now. and now we've got a bit of a breeze. I must say, while we were coming through there, it was like an oven. I haven't a clue what the temperature was, but it's a bit better now we're out in the open. That's looking back down Bannerdale, and we'll be coming down a path over the other side there somewhere. We haven't quite worked it out yet. That one's Souterfell, or Souterfell, this one here. Cracking day. I better get going before they leave me behind. Up in front of us there, on the top, if anybody's seen the Blencathra video, just over the end of that col is Mouthsweat Coombe, and we came back from Blencathra along that little path there, just on near the top of the hillside there, onto the col, and then we went back down Mouthsweat Coombe. So it'll all become clear if you've seen the other videos. So this track opposite this one here, this one halfway up the hill, that's the one that comes up from the bridge over Glendermachan and goes up to Mouthsweat up there, the col at Mouthsweat Coombe. The other tracks that come down that we took from on the return from Blencathra are the ones halfway up the hillside up here, and that's Scales Fell above them. Yeah. Right, we've just had a bit of a break. There's the bridge. Okay, there's the path up to Mouthsweat, and that goes up the valley at Glendermachan, and then that's Scales Fell there. You can eventually end up on the top of Blencathra up there in the shadow. And we're going to go straight up the side of here onto Bannerdale Crags. It'll be a bit of a pull up, but it's not as far as going right round. Okay, we're pretty near not the top, but the ridge that the crags are on. We're a good way from the summit cairn yet, but there's the track we've come up. You see, might be able to make out a little track in the grass. So a very steep click over that end bit there, and it's been hard work, that, especially in the heat. Whew. But as we've got higher, there's a little bit of a breeze picked up, so it's slightly cooler and quite pleasant. So we're just going to crack on. When I've had a minute or two, we're just going to crack on up over the top there, and hopefully we'll be on the crags. But you're never on the top till you're at the top, are you? As people say. So you usually get a little false summit, and then it takes you back a bit when you see another summit in front of you. But never mind, it's a lake district, and that's what it's like. So there's a good shot of Sharp Edge, just here, but it's in shadow, so we might not be able to see it too good. Should be on a big screen maybe. There you go. Yeah, and the last time we came up, we went up that track on the side there. Brilliant. But we're going to crack on up there, and the summit's over here. Okay, and there we have it. Oh. There's the summit. Ken, touch it as we do. Nobody knows why, but we have to.
We've made it.
Made it.
We've made it.
Okay, here we are. Bannerdale Crags, summit cairn, just there. 683 metres, which is about 2,360 foot or something like that, off the top of my head. Not sure the exact height in feet, but 683 in metres. So great walk, absolutely boiling hot on the way up, but it's a bit cooler up here. We came up that way, which was a very steep climb up a hillside called White Horse Bent.
Oops, it's fallen.
and it was absolutely scorching coming up there. So that's it. This is the second time up here, an absolutely cracking walk. So the other two are behind us, down there. We're going to stop and we're going to have some bait, and then we're going to head off across in that direction, round the edge and down the hillside there. So that should be a good day's hiking when we get that out of the way. I'll just stop in a minute and then I'll try and name a few of these fells around here. So everything's gone a bit dark, but looking over there, just here we've got Carrick Fell. This one straight in front we've got Bowscale Fell, High Pike, Great Calver, Skiddaw, Blencathra, and down in the cloud, not the cloud, the shade, we've got Sharp Edge. Over there in the distance we've got Helvellyn and all that lot, and the Helvellyn Ridge. Nearest one a bit lower down is Clough Head. Then we've got Great Dodd. We've got Hartside and all that behind it. And over here we've got all the fells on the other side of Ullswater. And then in the distance you've got High Street, the High Street Ridge. It's getting a bit hazy to see the Eden Valley fells over there. But it's a cracking day, and it's cooled off now because we're in the shade. So we're going to have a bit bait, and then we'll head off back down that track down there, and then down the hillside along the side of the valley, down this side of the tongue. This nearest one here is the tongue. Okay, bait time. Right, we've just had a half-hour break back up that way. And we're heading off towards that path over there, below the hill, and we're going to get to about there. And there's a track going down the side of the hillside. We're going to go down that. Dinger, he's going to go along the tongue and down that. I think it's called the tongue anyway. So Bannerdale, that's Bannerdale. These are the crags, part of them, and it was a big mining area at one time. There's mines, and down here there's mines, caves and all sorts. You've got to get close up to see them. Probably all filled in by now anyway. But that's the dale we came. We started off down at Mungrisedale, down here somewhere. Then we walked up the side of Suter Fell, which is that one there, up the edge, round, up White Horse Bent, and over the top up there, back to here. And it's a good circular walk. It's going to be about 5 or 6 miles, I think, maybe a bit more. Can't really work it out. But that's it. So we've got a fair distance to go round there, round the edge of that escarpment to the path just here. It's actually right below Bowscale Fell, which is that one in the distance there. So that's Bannerdale Crags. Lead mines down below, down here somewhere. And very soggy across that valley. Anyway, great stuff. So there's the track down, and a couple of miles along the valley, and we'll be back to the car. So the whole hike has probably been, what, 6 miles maybe? Something like that. My GPS will tell us when we finished. Okay, we've just closed the circle. That's where we went up, and we've just come down here. So that's been a cracking walk. We haven't got far to go now. And follow this track. Actually, the proper path goes round there. We could go across the stream. I might go that way. I cut the corner off. We're just where that white house is, and we're back. Great! Can't wait to get my boots off. Lovely. Right, after a great walk, we're back at the car. It's yet to be seen if we go for a walker's reward or not. So we may go for a walker's reward. I don't know where yet, but I'll get back to you when we're there. Right, here we are for the walker's reward. And we've come to the mill inn at Mungrisedale. There it is, up there. First time I've been here, it's a right canny pub and they've got a pie menu. Oh. So we think we might have a pie. So, there's Dinger, choosing his meal. There's Janice, hello. There's Alison.
Hello.
There's me. And I've got a pint of cider. Alison's got a half. I think Janice has got a lager or something. Dinger's got real ale. Anyway, this is going to go down a trip. After that walk, which was absolutely boiling hot, this is the business. Oh, brain freeze again. I can't drink a pint of cider in one. Really enjoyed it, I'll try. Anyway, that's it. Good walk. 6.3 miles, 683 metres or something like that. Which, 2,300 foot. Yeah. Feet got a bit painful on the way back. Dinger did the tongue, and the rest of us came back down the proper miner's path. Anyway, that's it. Till the next time. Don't know where that's going to be, but we'll see you there.